What's up, guys? Anthony here with Empire Music, empiremusic.com. Man, much awaited. We got a lot of requests for this. It took a while for us to get ours, but the Fender Squier Paranormal series, Rascal Bass HH. I think that's the technical term. I might have mixed a few words up there, but it's the Rascal Bass. It's the Squier Paranormal. It's really, really cool. I mean, this is a $450 bass, so you always have, or at least at the time of filming, it's a $450 bass. I always like to see YouTube comments years later after I've posted videos lambasting me that I gave everyone the wrong price. We filmed this video at a very finite date. Prices generally don't go down, they go up, and recently they've been going up more rapidly, but you know what it is. So at the time of filming, this is a $450 bass. It's super cool. It really feels, the thing I love about when they come out with a Squier line, like the Paranormal series, whether we're talking about the guitars or the basses, they generally always feel like a really cool niche or a void in someone's collection. And for $450 to get some of the tones that you pull out of this, while it might not be something you use every day, and it might end up being something you use every day because they're really cool, it's great. It's a really smart thing that Fender kind of puts out in the Squier lineup, and I always really appreciate it. And they sell well, they play well. The last Squier video I did was from the Sonic series, and as I mentioned, you know, the setup on that was pretty bad right out of the box. This was actually the opposite. I did nothing to this bass out of the box other than tune it up. And even in tuning it, it didn't move that much. Very, very stable. Synthetic nut, fine, it's cut good. So that goes to show you two things, that you can get a good Squier right out of the box and it's ready to roll. Also, when you shop here at Empire Music, website's empiremusic.com, the phone number is 412-343-5299, and my email here is anthony@empiremusic.com. When you shop with us, it's really nice because we do a pro setup on everything, whether it's your little Sonic series, something like this Paranormal, or even up into your custom shop things. So if this would have had a more adverse, we'll call it, setup right out of the box, if this was your bass, we'd take care of that the same way we do for me when I shoot these videos. I generally do my own setups for the videos, and if I can't, then I'll go to Aaron or Joe, or two techs, and have them help me out with it. But this thing was rock solid, honestly, right out of the box. I'm not just saying that, because you know me, I'll be honest with you, like if something isn't, I'll tell you about it. I want you guys to know the pros and the cons of something like that. So, poplar body. So this is a cool thing. The body shape is cool. It's the base 6 body shape, which I didn't realize seeing it on this package with the painted head cap. Like that's awesome to get at something at this price point. It's 30 scale, although it doesn't look like it and kind of feel like it until you play. And this is one thing that I wouldn't call it a con or a negative on the instrument. When I go to palm mute, I'm generally back here. It's kind of a weird, you gotta get used to where that is. It reminds me of like playing an SG where that bridge is up, feels like it's up so far, at least to me. But it's got these 2 wide range humbuckers in it, which are not the brightest sounding pickups on it, but they're cool. They have a lot of vibe to it. This one's in the Sherwood metallic, looks great. Mint green guard, 3-ply mint green guard, that's cool. Mustang bridge, so it goes through the body, awesome. Gloss neck, it's just got a standard C-shaped neck on it. Man, it's rock solid. It's cool. It's exactly what I thought. The Parallel Universe series, or I'm sorry, that was the higher end one. The Paranormal series always hit the mark for what they are. And again, take everything with a grain of salt, or not with a grain of salt. Keep it in mind what the price point you're buying is. At $450, don't expect custom shop performance, don't expect custom shop stability, but expect a fun instrument to play, in this case, a very fun instrument to play. So what I was doing at the front there, very rare that you ever see me start a video with a pick because it can be atrocious sometimes, but that was the inspiration that this bass kind of gave me. I was really digging the tone off the bridge pickup, which I've said this in recent videos because I keep getting surprised by basses, which is cool. And you know, we don't really edit these videos that I do here. Really, when it's one of my videos, it's generally just one take through, warts and all. But it's cool to experience that because I thought I loved the neck pickup more than the bridge pickup. And I like the neck pickup, it's cool, but I really love what this bridge pickup gives me on it, especially when you palm mute with the pick. But we're gonna start wide open. So full tone, full volume, and we're probably gonna leave tone up most of the time because again, these are very dark pickups. I will say that about it. Not necessarily a bad thing, it just is what it is. They're dark pickups. So wide open, full volume, full tone. That's full tone, so it's dark. You know, if we dig in, still doesn't really bring a whole lot of top end character out. Lot of lower mid-range though. This would like fill a room up really, really well and probably sit really nice in a mix. That lower mid-range is just gonna really sit back and play good against like a drum set, like a kick drum, things like that. I think this bass would sound great in any like band environment. Unfortunately, I don't have that to show you. So let's go just neck pickup. Said we weren't going to roll tone off, but we are because that's going to sound really good. Ooh, yeah, that's it right there. That's I love that sound. Absolutely love that sound. Almost too much compression when you dig on that. I'll say probably in both positions too. Not in the bridge. So we're gonna just bridge. Actually, you know what? I think that knob actually went back in the middle position on me when I was playing what I thought was just neck. Yeah, it did. That knob was really easy to move there. So let's go back again, just neck pickup with that tone off. Let's see what that middle's like. That's killing. Again, I like that even more. That was a happy accident there. I like that more. Middle position with that tone rolled off, that's like so much lower mid-range presence there too. Then just the neck. Cool. I mean, this is a perfect lo-fi bass, honestly, at 450 bucks. So let's go bridge pickup, put that tone back up. Very cool too. The slap, this is where that compression is going to come in. Yeah, not a great slap bass. I didn't think it with these pickups, at least not in my opinion. I think if that was in a mix, these, like the thumping stuff's okay. But the plucks are gonna get buried a little bit. I think they compress a little too much. Then with a pick, so wide open with a pick. My favorite tones of this bass are with a pick. Easy, easy, man. Just neck pickup. I like finger style with that more. Yeah, then back there, I think this is my favorite though. Bridge pickup, pick. Super cool bass, 450 bucks, you cannot beat it. Some shortcomings as far as like the top end clarity on it, for sure. It's not why you buy a bass with pickups like this in it. Probably my biggest, the really only one, I wouldn't even call it a negative, the adjustment that I need to make personally, this is just me, from where that bridge is. Playing this way, fine, but my favorite tones out of this, oh, I didn't palm mute with my thumb, but my favorite tones out of this are palm muted. So it feels a little bit weird to be this far up and getting the palm mute. That, again, that's just an adjustment that I need to make, so that you might not encounter that. Setup was great, really fun to play. Let's get real quick before we go. I still think most of my favorite tones are with the pick on this thing. Palm muting with a pick all across this. If you want that real tubby, jaw wobbly kind of dub tone, this front pickup gets you all of that. Reminds me of like an old like EB3, the neck pickup in it. Super cool bass. So the Rascal bass, the Paranormal Rascal bass HH from Fender. It's not going to be the most modern sounding bass, but man, if you want a really cool, inexpensive, lo-fi bass, and I mean that in the best way possible, this thing's awesome for you. So check it out. If you need something, 412-343-5299, and it's empiremusic.com. Thanks a lot.